What's going on with y'all boys, man? I'm here to review episode, what is this, 35 of Pokemon Horizons. This episode is titled, A Duel in the Wilderness, Friede and Cap, and the summary for this episode is, the Rising Bull tacklers have finally run out of operating funds, so Friede and Cap decide to accept a request to search for a lost, what's this Pokemon's English name again? I have it right here. Bramblin, I think it's Bramblin. In order to make some money, Liko is working on a presentation about her ideal bond for a class and decides to help search for the Pokemon with Roy so they can observe Friede and Cap in action. However, when they started talking about how they need money and how they need to work jobs and stuff, I thought this was actually going to be a boring episode. This could have been an episode where they sat here and just worked odd jobs. This could have been really boring, but this is actually a really good episode, bro. It's actually a really nice episode. Not anything too big, but it's a nice little fun plot. What's the Pokemon hunters, they steal the Bramblin, they have to go get it back. The battle there is actually really good looking. That's Masaki Iwane, bro. The best animator on Pokemon. Definitely my favorite animator on Pokemon. Consistently great. All his episodes look great. But the battle looked great. The characters were great. This episode, I think the characters really lift this episode. I think especially Friede and Cap and Captain Pikachu, they really lifted this episode, because this could have been really terrible. They were sitting here on a wild goose chase trying to get the Bramblin. It kept wandering off. This episode could have been really terrible, but it was really a good episode, and it was definitely due to the characters. I think the part where the Captain Pikachu kept sneezing when people call him cute, I thought that was really funny too. That was really funny. But the best part of the episode is definitely the battle, and the plan they had where they started arguing. That was actually to distract them. I was like, that was actually really clever, bro. And it tied back to them arguing in the beginning of the episode. So this episode was really good, really good. This could have been really bad, but the characters made it better. Not too much to say about this episode, though. It's not really important in the grand scheme of things. It's kind of a filler episode, to be honest, but it's good filler, man. Good filler. This was a great episode, really fun episode. And oh yeah, I forgot. Liko's class came up. I was watching the last episode, and I was thinking yo, where is Liko's classmate Anne? She appeared in the series, in the beginning of the series. I thought she was going to be important, but she barely shows up. And then this episode, her class, the fact that she goes to school came back up again. And she, that part isn't really important though. She has to do a project about their bond, but it's not really important. The important part of this episode is Friede and Cap, and they were the best part of the episodes. Honestly, they were great. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about this episode. I think the Amethio stuff was this episode. Was he? I can't remember, because I watched these episodes back to back. The last episode 34 and 35 back to back. I think that was the last episode. Okay. So I apologize for mixing them up, because I watched them back to back and I was kind of I'm a little sleepy, so that I apologize for mixing up details. But that was last episode. And I apologize for it, because I decided to just skip those 2 episodes and just start the year fresh. Don't get behind anymore on episodes. So I will not be getting behind on episodes. I'll try to put these out in a timely fashion. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about this episode. Not too important of an episode, but it's definitely a good character-focused episode. But yeah, that's all I got to say, and I'll see you on the next one.